What's going on, ladies and gents, and welcome back to some more Digimon. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, ladies and gents, and welcome back to more Pokemon FireRed NUZLOCKE. I am your host, the Dangerous Moose, and in the last episode, I really don't remember what the hell we did because it's been a while since I actually sat down to record. I remember it went up the day of Erica. I think it was cleaning up Erica. So we just defeated Erica in our gym, actually, if I recall correctly. So let's do a quick team recap because I don't remember who the hell is even on our team. But before we get into that, the first episode, full playlist, as well as our Twitter, Instagram, and Discord are all linked down below in the description if you want to follow us and get social with us, so we can interact with you guys and you guys can stay up for the latest and greatest whenever we might have like a little stall, if you will, with some series. I know that on what's today? I know when this goes up, which will probably this will probably be up tomorrow. So yesterday, which was Wednesday, April 18th, I only had one video go up. That's because I'm a little bit behind on recording, because Christina and I sat down to finish all of Digimon. Oh my god. So expect a lot of Digimon coming out. Anyways, let's get on to the party recap. We have Ace, the Pidgeotto, rocking Tackle, Wing Attack, Gust, and Quick Attack. What was his nature? I forgot his nature. Sassy. We have Spoon, the docile Alakazam. If you're wondering how we have an Alakazam, the rules was if we got him to level 32, which was 16 levels past an Alakazam, I'd evolve him, or 16 levels past a Kadabra, I'd evolve him into an Alakazam. So we have Spoon, the docile Alakazam, holding the Twisted Spoon, Inner Focus, Psybeam, Shockwave, and Future Sight. We have the monster himself, Slip, the Arbok, Quiet Nature. He's got Intimidate, lowering that attack. Pretty good overall around stats. He's got Dig, Poison Sting, Glare, and Bite because he's a monster. Next up, we have Salt, the Charmeleon, properly named after Salt Shaker Studios. For our first Pokemon Let's Play, I don't see why we wouldn't have done this. So he's our Fire-type Charmeleon. He's Hardy Nature. Overall, pretty good stats, benefiting mostly in the special attacking area. With Ember, Aerial Ace, Brick Break, and Metal Claw. Next up, we have Becky, the Serious Doug Trio. We caught her at level 31. She's now level 32. We thought we'd need her for the gym back in... I forgot the town. I forgot the town where the SSN is. Lieutenant Surge's gym. We'll just call it that because I can't remember the name. We thought we'd need her. Never mind, we have Slip. She has Sandball, raises a evasion in Sandstorm. She's Heavy Hitter with Dig, Fury Sights, Rock Tomb, and Sand Tomb. Then we have Vex, the Gyarados, who is a Bashful Nature. Pretty good physical attack overall. She's got Intimidate, Attack. Yeah, no wonder she has attacks. Tackle, Splash, and Bite. So that's her team. She's only level 20, unfortunately, because we just got her to evolve. But we're going to be moving on. There's so much we can technically do. Like, I know that we have to do, like, I think we have to go to the underground here. That's something I said we'd do. Like, go to the casino area, here at the rocket hideout. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so this guy's guarding this poster, so let's go ahead and drop him on his forehead. So I think I'm going to try a new format for our Let's Plays. Since now Digimon is not over on the channel because it's still coming out, but it's definitely now going to be, you know, coming out. Like, Christine and I have finished recording it. I think I want to move our Let's Plays down to about 20 minutes or so. That would just, like, an actual 20-minute episode. That was really dry skin that just came off my nose. That was weird. But just, overall, just 20 minutes, just so we can keep some simple retention time. The videos themselves will seem longer, but that's because of our intros and outros. But I got the little recorder time down here in OBS. I'm going to try and keep it around 20 minutes long. It'll be a lot easier to do in Pokemon than, say, it would in Digimon, because Pokemon, well, you just have to get through some battles, and you can kind of pause at any point through dialogue. Where Digimon, you might have had, like, half-an-hour sections full of dialogue, which was absolutely insane. But we're going to head down to the rocket hideout. We're going to send these fools blasting off again. Alright, so I can run in here. Perfect. Yes, we broke into your operation. So I think I'm going to do that. Let me know what you guys think about me changing up the times. I think it would just be better overall. Just simpler time. Well, I know half an hour is kind of long, but we do upload 3 times a day. And I know it was, like, because I know the last episode, the main story of Digimon's an hour long, because that's just how long the fight is. Like, in that sense, like, there's nothing I could really do about that, just because the fight took us an hour to do. right? But I know in simpler games like Pokemon and, you know, the Mega Man that we're also playing through, it's a lot easier just to do 20 minutes because I can just hit pause, pause, save, and then relaunch when I need to. You know what I mean? Which isn't too bad. So I think that'll be the new format that we're going with. And also, Christina and I will be debuting our newest Let's Play at the last episode of Digimon. To give you an idea, the main story took us 81 episodes to do. 81! That's a lot of time. And not to mention we're still doing the post game, which has got us to like episode 87, I think. So we're not even technically done that because we still have to go through the challenge server and or at that point. So we're aiming. It's kind of like a low-key understanding between her and I that we're like, all right, as much as this is like getting a little out of hand, we're really enjoying it because the game's really fun, right? But it's also like, can we actually get to 100 episodes on a Let's Play? Like, that's kind of our, like, challenge towards each other. Like, it's like the under the table kind of like, hey, you wanna try for 100 episodes? Hey, you know? But yes, our next program together, her and I will be doing, we kind of figured that that's something that's smart to do. We play very well off of each other, and it's always nice to also have a break in continuum, if you will. So we have 3 uploads, right? So normally throughout the week, the standard schedule is 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which usually goes like Mega Man, Pokemon, Digimon, right? So because I do Pokemon and Mega Man by myself, I figured that, one, since Christina just kind of hopped in randomly with the Digimon thing, that it'd be nice to kind of keep that going between us, having something that both of us can do together. And bring you guys just more variety in the content instead of something very static and boring, which would just be like me and me alone all the time. It wouldn't be boring because I try to be the best personality that I could, right? But in a sense, it's nice to have 2 other people because, one, it changes it up in the aspect of seeing a different face on the channel, which promotes our group effort that we're trying to do, which, don't worry, I promise we have another content creator on his way. He's taking his time. He's gonna complete his whole playthrough first, just because that works best with his schedule. So that will happen in the go down. But I think it'd just be better in the long run, just to have a small spot of variety at the end, where even if those episodes tend to go longer, you have 2 people that can play off of each other and make a lot more out of it, if you will, let's say. So my sister's extremely green, though, when it comes to YouTube and whatnot. She's really come a long way over the time that she's been helping me over here on Salt Shaker Studios. So you can almost it's really awesome to see her growth from like episode 2, if you will, all the way to episode like 87. You know, she's definitely more involved, but she still has a long way to go. But I think overall this is really good, keeping us 2 together and then working along those lines. This guy's got eradicated. This guy just got every friggin' Pokemon. Oh, that's right. Tackle's disabled. Yeah, so I think that's what we'll do. But our next project will be something a little bit softer, a lot less larger than Digimon. But after I'm done one of these 2 games, I will be working on Kingdom Hearts 2.8, the Aqua stories, and then I'll also be resuming that. Because I know I said I'd do Birth by Sleep, and I quickly learned that I do not like Birth by Sleep's mechanics. Like, just the overall feel of the game is off-putting to me. Like, I'm definitely a 2 elitist. I can see why people like Birth by Sleep, don't get me wrong. Like, the system is very different, and it's very combat-orientated, but it's a direct port from the PS Vita that's just been, like, HD'd. So it's difficult for me to enjoy it as much as I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 2.5 mix, which was just easier for me to get my teeth into because it's what I remember, and it worked better with the PS4 controller. So I think I'm gonna do 2.8 maybe. I can also look through some other stuff too. Like I have the collections of both, where it's 1.5 and 2.5 mix, and then I have Kingdom Hearts 2.8, right, with all the other games that are on it too. So yeah, I have a lot to do, to say the least, but I definitely want to do 2.8 just to get back into Birth by not Birth by Sleep, or get ready for 3, if you will, because I am looking forward to 3, let me tell you. But yeah, I know I definitely want to do Let's Play and live stream of 3 when it does come out, and get all that jazz going on. But yeah, that's a long thing. So I was like, I'm contemplating on this. Should I just do Birth by Sleep to buy more time, then do 2.8, then do 3? That's kind of what I was thinking of doing. I haven't done 1. I don't really plan on doing 1 either. I never really liked it as a kid, and I know the mechanics are kind of It's a lot more difficult the game to approach. But if you guys want me to do 1, I did that's back then and everything else. But I know I will be resuming Kingdom Hearts probably after I complete Mega Man and or Pokemon. But knowing my luck, I think I'll do it after Pokemon, just because of the other content creator I mentioned, which he's doing a Pokemon series. Also, he's doing a Pokemon Coliseum. I think he's doing a Nuzlocke of it. I really have no idea what the hell he's doing. I know he's just playing through Pokemon Coliseum. I think he's doing a Nuzlocke of it. He's also got some Showdown content coming because he's really good at competitive battling. Yeah, so that's why I think I'm not going to do Pokemon after this, just so it's a lot easier for me to, just so we have the variety of content on the channel, and I don't get bogged down as, turning into a Pokemon content channel. I love Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but I know that the Pokemon community can be very, elitist, if you will. So, I watch people like King Nappy, Patters, Gameboy Luke, Shady Penguin, and something that they've all done is they'll usually have like second channels or something that they do to either do something else. Because I won't lie, there are a lot of ROM hacks. There's a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different things you can do to play through Pokemon. That's fine. I understand that. The problem is though, it's just like how many times, you know, like I could do, you know, you can do a Nuzlocke of FireRed, an Egglock. You can then do like a Soul Link like King Nappy and Shady Penguin does, but there's a lot of things you kind of run into for a lot of the issues too. Like once you get through all that, where do you kind of draw the line of, okay, I've kind of done everything over and over again? I know there's years of content to do, and it's all about the personality and the presentation of the series, but I don't want to necessarily 100% my efforts onto Pokemon. Like, I love it, but I want to do all the other games I want to play as well, whether it's new and or old, kind of like Mega Man, right? And that's what I kind of want this channel to be enjoyed by, just a variety of games that we come together and play. Instead of me trying to force myself into something that I want or someone else wants, just play what the hell you want. And then that is where you'll have more fun and enjoyment out of it. Alright, do I have an antidote? I think I need an antidote for my Pidgeotto. Yes, I do. You need a heal! And then I'll also give you... Do I have any? I have lemonades. I'll use super potions for now. Beautiful. Let me save real quick. I've actually been pretty good about not using the speed up button this episode. I'm pretty impressed by that. Like, self-pat on the back. Oh, okay, we need the key for this one, that's right. Right, the key's actually not up there. The key's on the other floor, isn't it? I always forget that. Well, at least I cleared it out, whatever. I'm gonna go down. Battle this guy. So yeah, so we got a lot in store for the channel. Also, now normally on like Saturdays we do Cards Against Humanity, right? So we have an hour-long session that we had that I'm going to chop up in about 20-minute episodes. So prepare for that, which is going to be fun. So that'll be going up every Saturday. And we're also working on doing a D&D series. It kind of came up sporadically out of the blue, and I got really hooked on it and started working on it till like 4 a.m. in the morning at times. So I was like, all right, shit, you know. So I guess this is a thing now. So yeah, so D&D will eventually be coming too. So that I think I'll try and rework Sundays and Saturdays around just a little bit. But I'll definitely want up moving, say, one of our lighter, not our lighter, but maybe the heavier videos. Like, say, if I do Digimon or like whenever I start Kingdom Hearts. Again, I might just work that and not upload those on Saturday and Sunday, if you will. And then I'll just like from the time slot, and I'll keep Pokemon and Mega Man going, or whatever the most popular series at the time is. I'll keep those going at like all times, And then say like whatever the heavier one is, I won't put that up, and I'll replace that with Cards Against Humanity or a D&D session. Oh my goodness, I have so much planned, don't I? I'm not gonna lie, this channel has really taken over, like, me personally, and I haven't had enough time to really sit down and do anything from my other channel. But I also have a lot of other content for my other channel. This year just kind of comes in a flood of bulk, and I only have one computer to do stuff, right? So only having one PC and having to render a lot of videos is kind of like, oh crap, well, I want to go play games on my PC. I can't now because it's rendering, you know, or it's busy. So it's not like, oh, I hate it, but it's like, oh, first world problem sort of thing. We are out of wing attacks for Ace. So I think, well, before I get the key, I'll go, unless I have an ether. I got black glasses, that works. Oh, there's a max ether. Oh shit, wrong way. Alright, now I'm using the speed up button. See, now I'm throwing. So yeah, so I have a lot planned, but I'm looking forward to all of it in a sense. So I do need to find a proper schedule for myself to actually, so what I've been doing, I've been doing about 4 episodes each. So I do like 4 episodes of Pokemon, 4 episodes of Mega Man, and then I'll render those out and then let those go up. Like we have all of Digimon recorded, right? That's because Christina is in school. She's in elementary school. You know, she's in grade 7. So usually the weekends are just like, alright, bam, you know, do everything at once. So that's kind of been like our big comeuppance, if you will, with doing all that together. So maybe whenever we wind up not doing what well, because Digimon's technically finished, so I'll have more time now on the weekends to kind of catch up and do things, which will be, you know, good for me in the long run, because then I'll actually be able to do some stuff. It's not that like I don't want to do. I don't mind the giant recording sessions that we do. It's just the problem of just like, okay, I have a lot of other things to do, and then I realize when Monday gets here that I'm behind on Pokemon and Mega Man. I'm like, shit, you know, I have to catch up. So it's not a problem. It's just like first world struggles, and like I only have one editor, and would you look at that? Ace is evolving. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so Ace has evolved into Pidgeot! Alright, perfect. So now we got the lift key. We're gonna head back out. I saw a Pokeball over there through the wall, because I got wall hacks. I'm using the speed up button. See what happens when you use the speed up button, kids? When I'm sucking. Oh, there's frustration. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna head out of the Team Rocket hideout. Alright, where's the Pokemon Center? It's up here. Just kinda use the speed up button just to, you know. Oh, wrong way. I'm overshooting it. I'm overshooting it! Panicking. Throwing. Alright. Let's make our way over here, down, 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 down. I got what was over there. And we're going to go to B4. We're gonna go down to here, I think. Yep. And we're actually going to end the episode off here. Actually, let me go check if... Yep, there is an item over here. And we're going to end the episode off here. Thank you guys very much for tuning this episode of Pokemon FireRed NUZLOCKE. I've been the Dangerous Moose. Thank you very much for listening to all my plans here with Salt Chicken Studios. Let me know what you guys thought of everything that's been going on here. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you sexy base in the next episode. Peace.